Hi there, this video is an instructional tutorial video on how to use the AI features to update collections with AI or tag pages with AI within your Shopify store using the OptizenAI app. If you've updated your products previously using OptizenAI, the process is very similar. Collections are the collections you create within your Shopify store as per normal, and tag pages are also created by Shopify, but we've leveraged away using the Optizen SEO section of our app to use them as sub-collections by adding unique content and then indexing them in the search engine. So you end up with true sub-collections or silo style architecture of your Shopify store, which is quite powerful for search engine and organic exposure. So these features are quite handy if you have a large number of collections and also a large number of tags. You can update them in bulk, and you can add a number of different elements within your updates to help improve those pages with content and then ultimately with your search engine rankings as well. So a couple of prerequisites before you can use AI to update collections and tags. You firstly need to be on the Pro plan of the app, and secondly, you need to have created collections, either as you would normally in your Shopify store or using the import feature we have for Optizen SEO. And that's the same for tags. You need to have created tag pages using the manual option in Optizen SEO or import the tags in the Optizen SEO section as well. So you just need to have those pages already created before you can update them using the AI features. And that simply may be that you've created the pages and they have a title or an SEO title, for example. So the AI then knows that it can actually go and grab that information and use it to update the pages per the prompts you provided. So I'll now go through how you can update collections and tag pages with the example site we have here. So firstly, I'm going to open up a very simple spreadsheet here, and this is just for planning purposes, the way we generally build our sitemaps when we're actually creating a store or improving a store. So this is actually a CSV file in a very similar format we would use to import using the OptizenAI app. So on this page, essentially it includes all our tags and the URL, the name, the handle, etc. So all the information of those tag pages. And then just for our demo purposes, we've got columns here that show whether we're actually updated using the AI app or not. There's also logs in the app that show you that, but this is just so we can work with this particular page. So what we're going to do in this example, we are going to update this particular collection or main collection and sub collections here. So this is an equestrian product site. So we're going to update the main halter collection, and then we're going to update. So the main halter collection is a collection, and then the sub collections or tags are rope, nylon, and leather. So we're going to update 4 pages in total. The first thing we'll do is go and update the collection page, and then we will go and update the sub-collection pages. So that just shows you why we're doing it in this way using our site structure and our site map. So we'll just go and look on the front end of this particular site. We're going to go to halters, and we'll just have a look what these pages look like at the moment. So you can see it's just a very simple collection page. It's got a H1 title, and that's basically it. And then obviously all the products. We have a filter on the side here. So here are the sub-collections. So rope, you can see that the URL changes and we have our rope sub-collection. So we've already created this page. So it's the H1 or page title has the unique title and relevant title of shop rope halters, but that's all it is. So that's all we have on that particular page. So what we're going to do using the app, we're going to update the SEO title, we're going to update the SEO description, we're going to update and improve the H1 page title. We're going to add a description below the title here, so between the title and the product grid, and we're also going to add some content at the bottom of the page here to just improve the quality of this page. And we're going to do that for those 3 sub-collections and the main collection. So we'll come back to our app, and the first thing we'll do is come to our collection listing. Just need to also make sure that you've synced your collections with the app. So if you've created some new collections recently, or you've created new collections so you can update them in this process, just click Sync Collections, let it run through the process. If you have a large number of collections, it may take a little bit of time, but they'll update and then you can actually work with them. So here we have an interface. We can see we've got all our collections on the left-hand side here. We have last collection updates. So if these actually have been updated, either manually or via AI. And then we have our a section where we can actually select the collections. So the main collection we wanted to update was Halter. So just also bear in mind that we can update as many collections as we want in bulk. So if you've got 10 collections you want to update, or 100, you can do that. So that would be obviously a quite large sort. So this is the actual collection here. So we're going to select it and click Next. And then the first thing we need to give it a name. Halter collection update. You can give it a date if you want, but that date will show in your logs anyway, so you'll know when it was actually updated and created. So here we have our section where we can add our SEO title AI prompt. So you can either add your own here, you can use the template section to add your own templates, so you can use them over and over again, or you can use what's already in our prompt repository. So that's what I'm going to use, and you can see here SEO title, JSON collection, and tagged page prompt. So that's what I'm going to use. I won't go into detail of how this prompt works, but it's a JSON prompt, and we give the information to the AI to actually go and improve that prompt as we want it to enhance the SEO title. So you can see all these words here are exclude words, so we don't want those in the SEO title. And then we've got some other bits and pieces in here that we want included. No more than 60 characters, for example, because that's our SEO snippet. So we're going to click select SEO title section, so that we want the app to know that we want to update that particular section. So you can update any of these sections as needed, or not update them if you only want to update, say, the SEO title, for example, and none of the other sections. So because we're updating the entire page, we're obviously going to select all of them. So I'm going to use the prompt repository again for H1 page title. So we've got a simple H1 page title, JSON collection, and tag page prompts. So we're going to add that one in. Again, a little bit more information in here. We're going to update our SEO description. Again, I'm going to select it from the prompt repository. It's actually not in there. I'm just going to go and add that in a second, so it's there. Okay, so I've actually just added to the prompt repository, so it will be there when you go to use it, but I'm just going to paste it in now. So here we have our SEO description, so you can see you can just paste them in as well if you like. Now I'm going to add the collection description. So this is a description above the products. So we're going to select, and then the one we're going to use is simple top description, JSON collection, and tag page prompt. I'll do a video on this other one, this other template. So basically what we'll be doing is using this for our tag pages, which will be the next part of this video. So at the moment, we don't want links. We're just going to, for this collection, we're just going to add this particular prompt here. And then for the bottom section, we're going to add this last prompt, which is in the prompt repository. So the prompts are all selected and set up. So now all we need to do is hit proceed and click yes. Our job is initiated successfully. So now if we go and actually look in collection and logs, we'll see that this is underway. We look at the details and we can see it's in progress. And then all the prompts that you've used are actually here in the log as well. Okay, so that'll take a little bit of time, minute or so, to go through the process. So while that's happening, we'll now go and update the tag pages that we looked at earlier. So if we just go back to my spreadsheet. So it's rope, nylon, and net leather within the halters collection. So what we can actually do is just type halter for the collection, and it should bring up the associated tag pages, and there they are. So we're going to select all those, click next, and we're going to type halter tags. And we're going to select our SEO title. So it's exactly the same process. You just can think of the tag page as the same as a collection. It's just a sub-collection, but the structure is the same, which is why we use very similar or the same prompts. Okay, I'm just going to select all these. I'm just going to leave this one blank for the moment, and we've got our bottom collection. Okay, we'll make sure these are all selected. Okay, so now, as I mentioned, we're going to use, for this particular collection description, we're going to use with links. And if we look at this and open it up, you don't have to do this. This is just the way we like to do it. So basically what we're doing here, in this top description, we're adding in links to the other sub-collections of that main collection. And when it's finished, you'll see how it works. And basically that just ties the collection and sub-collections together, so that there's always links to the other collections within the sub-collection, and you just get that relevance that flows through the sub-collections and main collection that helps improve the quality of the pages themselves and the linking of those pages. But you can see here the prompt itself, they're just placeholders. So what we need to do is go and add in the actual links and also the anchor text. Okay, so I just paused the video, and then what I did was add in the URLs and also the anchor text I want for each of those links. And you'll see how it actually creates them with this prompt. Again, this is just a prompt that we use. You can use whichever prompt you like, but it's in here in the prompt repository if you wish. Okay, so now these are all set up. We've selected to update them. So now we can just click proceed and click yes. Okay, so that's initiated successfully. You can see here now it's in the logs. Look at the details. And again, we have our prompts that we used, and these 3 tag pages are now in progress. Okay, so now we can go back, now that we've got this running, we can go back to our collections and see whether that has been completed. We look at the logs and we can see, okay, we can view the changes that have been made. So the SEO title has been updated. The H1 page title has been updated. So you've got the old content, new content. SEO description looks fine. So this is how you can just check them very quickly. The collection description has been changed, and also we have our new content below the product grid. We've got some FAQs in there, which we asked the prompt to do. And then this tells us our total credits that we've actually used as well. So you can always see your credits within the settings section here. Okay, so while the tags are running, we'll go and have a look at our page. I'd already opened that. So you can see here our SEO title has been changed. We've got our H1 page title that was changed. We've got our content above, or a description above the products. And then if we scroll down, we have our content added below the product grid. So that's worked well. So now let's go back and let's see if our tags have been created. I'd say they're still probably running, and they are. We'll just give it a few more seconds or a minute or so. Okay, so we waited about a minute and I refreshed the page, and now we can see we have success here with our tag pages. So just quickly we'll go through all the same setup. You can see that these have all been changed. The only difference is we can see our links have been added in to our top description here for all our sub-collections. Now you can adjust the prompt. You can have GPT help you adjust prompts as you need. Let's say you wanted to have all these anchor text different on each page, but still going to the same link. So you vary your anchor text. You can do that with your prompts as well. But for this example, we've just added in the same links. There's only 3 pages with links. So we're not going to have issues with over-optimization or anything like that in this particular case, in our experience anyway. As with products, you can also restore all or restore selected back to what they were originally. If for some reason one of these failed, for example, maybe there was an OpenAI outage, which occasionally happens, you can there'll be a button up here to retry, and you can retry the failed pages. Okay, so let's go and have a look at our actual pages. So we can see here we've got shop rope halters. So this is our rope halter sub-collection. SEO titles changed. H1's changed. We have our description above the products. Scroll on down. We have our content below the products as well. And then here are our links. So here you can see if we click through to our links, it goes to our leather page. So that all the information's changed there. And the last one was our nylon halters. And now we've got our updated sub-collection of nylon halters as well. So that's it. So you can see it's taken us about 15 minutes, and that was basically going through it very, in detail, step by step, only with 3 pages, and we've updated 3 pages with content that we wanted to via the AI prompts. You can, and it's scalable. So whether you did 10 or 20 or 100 pages at a time, the time it takes to actually implement is the same. So very quick, and then you can update them anytime you want and continue to go through the process. Okay, as always, any questions, just send us an email or use the contact form on our site at optizenapp.com, and we'll be happy to help you out. Thanks.